Hello everyone and welcome back for another Mario Maker video. No endless challenge this time. Today I will try to teach you how to make good levels. Let's be honest guys, 99% of levels are worse than garbage. So I'll try to give you a few tips to quickly improve your levels. First tip is, don't make a level. I mean, not yet. Take a look at levels in story mode. Most of them are fun and well made. It can give you cool ideas. You can take a look at the best levels of the week too, in Course World. Also, take a look at the original games. Sadly, all items, obstacles, or enemies are not in Mario Maker 2. But hey, turn on your dusty SNES, pick your favorite emulator, or watch some YouTube videos, and take notes for your future masterpiece. Choose the game style that will fit your level. Each game style has its unique moves and features, and it's up to you to decide which style and which background is the most appropriate. Mario 1 is the most simple. All you can do is run and jump, but that does not mean Mario 1 is the worst style. Actually, most of my favorite levels are made in Mario 1, because of its unique game mechanics, the nostalgic look, and the 8-bit music. With Super Mario 3, you can now grab items, and butt slide down the slopes. You also get new power-ups, like the raccoon costume, which is definitely fun to use. In Mario World, you can now spin on enemies and throw items up. Talking about items, there's also Yoshi, whose only purpose is to be thrown into the lava. Fast forward to the 21st century with NSMB's triple jump and the ability to twirl. Take note that this is the only game style where you can spin with an item in your hands. And then last but not least, 3D World, which is completely different from other game styles. 3D World has so many unique features that it would take too long to list them all, but the most noticeable is probably the cat suit, which allows you to climb walls, run on all four, do scratch attack, and dive it down at an angle. So you have chosen a game style and a background, so now it's time to create a level, with my next advice, which is stick to a theme or tell a story. Nobody likes random stuff put everywhere in levels. If you don't know where to start, choose maybe 2 or 3 enemies, items, or power-up, pin them to the top bar and only use them. Play some of the most popular levels and try to find their theme. Picking your theme is linked to the next tip. Set up a difficulty curve. There's no need to create a super expert type of level every time, but you also notice while playing that most levels follow the same 3-step pattern. First, teach the player how to play your level. Set up a simple version of what you will ask the player later, and if he fails, don't punish him by death, but instead, let him reset the room, or allow enemies to respawn. Remember, this is the first look players will have on your level, and giving them frustration is definitely not the way to go. Second part is where you develop or expand your concept. Once the player knows what you expect from you, you can push the limit of your level and release its potential. And then, the last part should be the final test. The ultimate section of your level should be both the hardest and the most rewarding. Don't forget to give 1-ups, it is always appreciated in endless challenges. Also, be careful to not create any difficulty spikes, where your level goes from a walk in the park to pixel perfect Kaizo trick. If you do, players may give up, or worse, boo your level. Reward your player. After successfully performing a trick, reward the player with a sound effect, coins, power-ups, or a 1-up. Give larger rewards with harder tricks, or put optional paths to keep the player curious and let him enjoy the level. So this is it, you now have your perfect level, you spent hours on it, you have a nice and original theme, but you get bad feedback and a lot of boo. So what happened? You forgot the most important part. Test, test, and test again. Ask some friends to help you review your level. A fresh look on your level is critical to make sure people will enjoy it. Because you are the creator, you always know what to do, where to go, and you may not see the problems in your level. If you have no one to playtest your level, ask a stranger, join a forum, or politely ask a streamer to try your level. To end this lesson, here are some fast and easy tips to improve your level. Always avoid blind jumps. The player should never be confused about where he should go next. If the platform is out of the screen, give the player directions, with arrows or coin trays. Give the right rhythm to your level. The rhythm, or the pace of your level, is a balance between action and rest. You don't want the player to get exhausted by asking him to do multiple tricks. You also don't want your players to get bored, waiting for events to set up or P-switches to run out. Again, the best way to fix the pace of your level is to playtest it. If you have no choice, give the player something to do, like grabbing coins from a question block. Pick a path and death doors are never funny, even in intro levels. Never do that. Please, just don't. Put your ideas on paper. Draw your level or ideas you get before rushing into creation mode. Death paths are hidden routes that lead directly to a goal. If you cannot do a clear check of your level, there are two solutions. Get good or make your level easier. A fun and well-made level does not have to be crazy hard. There are tons of good levels with clear rates above 20, 30 or even 50%. There are already thousands of 1-1 and thousands of pointless on-off speedruns. Unless you have solid arguments, don't do that. Key items in hidden blocks. So you find it funny to make people jump everywhere to find a hidden block with a mandatory key? There's a special place in hell for you. Soft lock. A soft lock is a situation where the player is stuck and cannot kill himself. If this happens after a checkpoint, players have to wait for the timer to end, which is the opposite of having fun. I'll never say it enough times, but playtest your level to avoid this kind of situation. And if you do it on purpose, that's even worse. Murder Yoshis! Don't forget to set the timer. Most creators forget to set the timer, or just give 500 seconds. Give the player enough time to clear and explore the level. Consider the clock as an enemy. My rule is to set the timer to my clear time plus 100 seconds, but that's up to me. Do whatever you want, just don't forget to set the timer. Final tip, forget everything and break the rules. Change your theme when you go to the subworld. Set up a contrail that goes straight into the lava. Throw fishes at players, or bait a 1-up that is impossible to get. Just remember one thing, have fun while creating a course. Now that you have watched this lesson, you have no more excuses for making bad levels. I can guarantee that your levels will have thousands of plays, but at least, and thanks to you, better and better levels are uploaded every day. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.